What's going on, everyone, everywhere, never feel? Local J's here, back with another sneaker review. First off, I want to say I got this pair because I was watching Shoes Up, Sleeves Down review on it, and right after I was like, man, I really want these, and so like I missed out. And releases will come, and I know I want them, and I won't put as much effort because I'm always like either seeing other releases that are coming up that I know I'm gonna miss out, and thinking about paying resale and this and that, and knowing from past experience of times where they've released and they've been limited, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to put the effort in and be let down, so I won't try or whatever. But as much as I wanted them, so anyway, he did the review, and I went and put a bid in, and eventually it got taken. So then afterwards I'm thinking, well, I wanted the whole set, the whole Ugly Duckling set. And I remember Anthony Levine, in his reviews wanting them, and a little before that thinking, well, like other sneakerheads would be putting a lot of praise into the Ugly Duckling pack, and I just was like seeing them, and I felt like they look a little dusty, like they look ugly. Like I get the whole Ugly Duckling pack thing, but I'm just like, I don't know if I'm all in on it, like that. And I just was like, from afar, like they're all right, but not like fire. And then time goes by, and I'm like, no, they are fire. And right now prices are great. I wish I would have tried a little harder to try to get all of them. And then the ceramics are coming out later this year. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to add these all to the collection. They're fire set colorways. I think of collaboration. You could easily be like a collaboration done, and you could actually maybe flip them and do a different collaboration if you were to get your hands on doing a collaboration. These are a good base, if you will, if you do it right. Yeah, just glad to finally own a pair from the Ugly Duckling pack. These are the Veneers. But yeah, I just wanted to say that if it wasn't for Shoes Up, Sleeves Down, I don't know when I would have started to try to pull the trigger. But I'm glad that I got the whole thing and decided it's time. It's time. And yeah, so, and then the that pair that came out last year is pretty cheap. I pulled a bid on that because I seen the pair for size 11s are going a little cheaper. I have the Nike by You in a size 11, and they fit, but they feel a little tight, a little cramped. So I was like, yeah, I don't know, Nike Dunks, I think I'm just gonna have to go like true to size 11. A lot of Jordan 1s, I'll go with an 11, but these Dunks, for whatever reason, the way it is, I feel like I need to go 11 and a half to a 12, depending on like SB and how they're made. But yeah, so, and I was ready to pull the trigger. I got them in hand. I was like, I'm just gonna see how they fit, and I'm like, they fit, and they fit real snug, but they'll break in. So if I get an 11, I already know they'll fit, but they still always fit tight. And to lessen the whole thing, it'd be like taking out the insole, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna go with an 11 and a half, which I bought these, and that's the whole like lesson learned. As much as I wanna pair to wear and pay as cheap as possible, I still gotta maintain the comfort in it. But enough of all that. And another reason why I want these Dunks is there was a time where I remember the Biotech Dunks had came out again, and then Virgil wore them, and I remember seeing the prices go crazy, and I'm like, yeah, those are like out of range now. So those I would like to see come back from like older Nike Dunks that are classic, and without like a collaboration, just in-house, great work, great colorways done by Nike. It always give me like a what the Dunk vibe with all the colors, but they're called Biotech. So yeah, I'm gonna try to add these again. I have like a lot of pairs that I'm trying to like add those Futuras and these Saucony. They keep coming up on my mind. Like I missed out on the release. They came out on the 31st. What's today? The June 3rd, and it was like they didn't make that many pairs. They didn't give out that many pairs, so it was like all the sites were basically like they didn't have any. They were all gone. Saucony, it was gone immediately. They have other pairs available, but for whatever reason they did this release and they didn't make enough. And it's the same thing. I just hate when it's a pair that, especially a different company that nobody really cares for like that. Everybody's always after Asics or New Balances, but I'm surprised that these Sauconys went like that. But I'm not really surprised because it is a great colorway, and yeah, I gotta add those to it. And enough of all that. Let's do this review. You got your regular red and white box. I got these two StockX, and your tag here, Nike Dunk Low SP, and Veneer deep purple, and it has autumn green from what I've seen online. Has a little bit of stamp action going on right here. The regular tissue paper here, and your YCM sticker here for the anti-mold. Oh, and what is it? The style code here. I'll show you that really quick. DA1469-200, made in Vietnam. Let's get into these beauties. Woo! Woo! Yes, sir. Fire, flame, fuego. Man, so happy to have these, man, in the collection. You got your purple rubber outsole here. Nike branding, pivot point, your star action going on right there. 4-foot midsole. Got white midsole, white stitching. On the upper, you have almost full suede upper, except it's on the heel and on the tongue. You have this what feels like a ballistic mesh. It's this brown. I don't know if what they're wanting to call the veneer is the brown. I'm going to call the veneer the brown. So you got this ballistic mesh here on the tongue and on the heel, and then you have this I wouldn't say pigskin suede, but it is lush, very backstroke feeling suede upper. At times it looks a little like, I don't know, inconsistent with the quality, which I will show. But yeah, you have this this green upper here, toe tip going up to the mudguard, eye stay, and around the heel. And right here, it gets like a little bit of a hairier suede. You can see the backstroke, and then it gets very like wonky here. Look at this. It's like not. It looks creased up here. Just yeah, not that good. Even up here, the whole stitching going on right there, just like the suede creasing over. Like, I don't know. Then you have the brown. Like there are perforations here. Backstroke as well there. On the underlay here. And like I said, brown right there on the heel and on the tongue. On the heel area here, you have this purple suede, purple swoosh, purple laces, and you got a nice little contrast in green Nike embroidered. And you have this other green tag, a different color. You can see this green, this different green in the sock liner, and this green, then the purple. Purple matches up with the lace perfectly there, and you got more of that green in the insole and that purple, which looks a little faded and doesn't look the same as that purple, and your Nike branding there. And that's the sneaker. And due to the little quality issue there, if you can see, Looks a lot better here. Wish that would be here. But, you know, some pairs come like this. Probably could treat it with the suede brush, but this whole, like, the way this is, I don't know how to fix that. You know, it's got this crease action going on and stitched on, so it's kind of like it. So, but overall, because, you know, of this issue, everything else looks pretty good. I'm gonna give these, I love the colorway. I'm gonna give these a 8.5. These are really affordable right now too, and glad they brought them back after a couple years. They brought them 2020 and now it's 2024, and they released back in the day. I don't remember the original release when these came out like in the 2000s and whatever, early 2000s, mid 2000s, I don't know. And yeah, glad they brought them back, and you can add them to the other pairs that they have in the lineup that are classic, that are all leather uppers, and they're very like basic and stuff like that. They're easy to wear, and but these are up there a little bit more because it has 3 colors. You got the purple on the outsole swoosh and the lace, then you got the green going throughout the whole sneaker, and then the brown, just breaking it up, you know, just fire. I don't know, great job. And yeah, YouTube, hope you enjoyed this review. It's your boy Logan J, and I'm signing out. Peace.